I'm from class 11D, and today I'm very honored and happy to be a representative for our topic. If I were a billionaire, what would I do? So, you know, billionaire is one of the highest started in our society. He or she can do things that many people can't do, like something small, maybe bigger or more glorious. And talking about the money is unable to come. And I'm definitely sure that everyone in here wants to become a real billionaire. Why not? Me. I really want to become a real billionaire because being it is such an amusing experience. And after becoming a billionaire, my first thing I want to do, I want to give special gift for my parents, because you know my parents always love me, take care of me more than anyone else in the world. And no matter how life difficult be, they always give smile and pretend nothing, so as not to keep on worry. And I feel very proud being their daughters, and I love them so much. And so I have found a lot of interesting life. Both of my parents, they like traveling. So if I were a billionaire, I would take them to every corner in the world, so as they can learn a lot of things, get much experiences about other country customs. And about myself, I want to fulfill my ambition is giving and collecting all the anime figures and put it into my collections. And last but not least, I want to do charities. You know, in the center of Vietnam, there's still missing people. So I will sponsor all the advice in order to have the rescuer find the people more easily and also bring them to the safe place. And one more thing is that, you know, the COVID-19 is still one of the most important issues in our society, not only in Vietnam, but also all over the world. So I think I will apply all the alternative device in order to have the scientists, professors in Vietnam to find the cure and also create the vaccines in order to prevent all the residents from the COVID-19. So, in summary, if I were a billionaire, I would devote myself, not only for my family, also for our society, for a better communities and society. And thank you for your listening. And also, Happy Christmas, everyone!
Ladies and gentlemen, let me first introduce about myself. My full name is Đặng Mai Hương. I'm a graduate of Nhị Chiểu High School. It's my honor to be a contestant in our English speaking contest today. First of all, I wanted to give many thanks for Nhị Chiểu English Club to give me a chance to stand here and talk about an interesting topic. Sometimes I'm just thinking of what would I do if I were a billionaire. I'm sure that all of you at least one time had the same dream as me. When we have a lot of money, we may use it for ourselves, buying luxury clothes, trying everything on business class, golden jewelry shining on the neck. But when I have a lot of money, I will be a low-key rich billionaire. I want to give my money for community. First and foremost, you can see that COVID-19 is not just a common flu. It becomes more and more dangerous day by day. The number of people who pass away because of COVID-19 are increasing dramatically. So, if I have a lot of money, I would donate my money for medical. I would use my money for finding the most effective vaccine as soon as possible. Then, I would buy many modern machines to cure the disease for everyone. I always respect the doctor who take care for everybody's health, so I can see and I can sympathy how difficult in their job. So I hope my helping can make the job easier. Secondly, flood is a disaster that makes the mid-side life become difficult. When the flood goes to the mid-side, people lost their house and someone died because of the flood. When I saw it on TV, it hurt my feelings. So I decided to do something to help them. If I have a lot of money, I would create a fund in which the money is used to support the needy. My parents, my relatives, and my favorite singer has inspired me of this idea. Although I am not a billionaire at this moment, but I still try my best to help the needy. I always join the volunteer group when I am a student. When I donate clothes, money, and people feel happy, then I think I have done a good favor. one more important thing is, if I were a billionaire, I would use my money, I would invest my money for repair Nhị Chiểu High School facility. I would plant more trees to make the surrounding greener. I would replace the computer system to make the learning become more interesting. My friends say that they always want to join the school football club, but it has no pitch in Nhị Chiểu High School. So if I have a lot of money, I would buy a pitch in Nhị Chiểu High School. Moreover, I want to use my money for developing Nhị Chiểu English Club, because I can see that many advantages that English gives to me. English helps brighten our future. English is the method that we can learn the other language in the world. So if I have a lot of money, I would bring a fund to sponsor for Nhị Chiểu English Club, and hope my helping can make the English learning condition in Nhị Chiểu better. Last but not least, families is the most important thing to me. I love my parents, I love my family more than I can say. So I want to do something to make my parents feel happy. My parents say that seeing me grow up every day and becoming a good person is the happiest thing for them. But I want to do more. If I have a lot of money, I would buy my parents a house by the seashore. Because when my dad was young, he's always want to live near the sea and watch the sunrise every morning. There's many things I want to do for my parents, but this is the first thing I would do if I were the billionaire. Everyone wants to become a billionaire, but the most important thing is what the money used for. And when you use the money for community, for everyone, and everyone feel happy, then ourselves feel happy too. The last, I want to tell you that stop dreaming to working, let your dream come true. Thanks for listening and Merry Christmas.
Hey everyone, welcome to English Club and Christmas party of Nhị Chiểu High School. Let me introduce myself. My name is Dan Club 11C, and I'm very excited today to be a contestant of English Club. Sorry. Let's talk about our topics. No matter who you are and how old you are, you definitely want to have a high amount of money. Of course, money doesn't define your happiness. But anyway, with more money, you can easier to solve the problem, and I'm sure that you will have a better feelings. Have you ever thought that one day, if you become a billionaire, what will you do? Everyone have the right to dream, and here's the list I want to do whether I'm a billionaire. Having a lot of money now doesn't mean that you will have them forever. So if we don't want to do everything in the short term, the first thing I want to do when I get a hard work is to make some reasonable investment. I have a little Ethereum business, so the best investment is real estate. I just buy a few house or apartment and rent them out. I will have money income while doing nothing. The second is helping my family. I think it doesn't need an explanation at all. I have a lovely family, people who were ready to help me, so there's no reason for me not to help them in return, especially when I don't need to think about how to get money anymore. The world is still full of the orphan, the children with disability, and the homeless children. So when I become a billionaire, I will build a charity school where the children with disability can learn new things, have fun like other kids instead of sleeping on the street or doing manual and so on. Traveling is probably the most interesting thing we can do in life. When I become a billionaire, I have own train to travel on the global. Zero in a luxury hotel, take exotic foods, enjoy the bright side of life. It definitely the worth the money I spend. It's all about my topic. I wish today Santa Claus would return you into a billionaire in someday. Thank you and Merry Christmas.
Everyone, welcome to English speaking contest of Nhị Chiểu English Club. And let me introduce myself. My name is Hải and I'm from class 11D. Today I'm very glad to be here to tell you about interesting topic. If you were a billionaire, what would you do? In the days of money and money making having become the source of mankind. And I also like to become billionaire and to earn a lot of money. When I was a billionaire, I want to build for my parents a big beautiful house. My parents is hardworking all the day, but we still live in a small house, so I want to make the dream come true. The second thing I want is to do the charity work. The education is very important, so I want to open the vocational school for all the disabled and street students. And this school will have they own the money easier and have better life. The final thing I want to do is to build a company, and this company will make the income for the poor worker, poor people, and this income is a scholarship for all teacher, worker, engineer, or student who want to learn more. And last, I want to thank you everyone, and Merry Christmas. May we see for all of you. Thank you for listening.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nam. I'm studying at class 10D. As you know, everyone has their own dream. Someone wants to be a teacher, someone wants to be an astronaut, and someone wants to be a president. But me, I'm not like that. I have my own dream, and my dream is to become a billionaire. So what will I do if I'm a billionaire? So then today I'm gonna tell you. The first thing I'm gonna do is using my money for charity. I'm gonna use it to give it for some children from the center of Vietnam. Because as you know, children in the center of Vietnam have been very poor because of flood and storm. So I'm gonna buy them some new clothes, some food, some bicycle and motorbike, even buy for them a new house. And I'm gonna create a community for people to sharing their money for them. Next, I'm gonna create a club for people who learning English, because English is very important nowadays. People use English to communicate in working, studying, and more. I want to create an environment for people to learning English with experienced people like me. And next, I'm gonna use my money to create a company making some video to selling it for money. To make my money become more and more. And last, I'm gonna keep my money in bank, so I'm gonna use that for my children and for some emergency. That is all of my topics. Thank you guys for your listening. And Merry Christmas.
Hi guys, my name is Hải Dương. I'm 16 years old and I study at Chiểu High School. I'm in class 10B, and today I will introduce a new project with content that if I were a billionaire, what could I do? So if I were a billionaire, I could try to make things that can make our life easier. That I know is already happening is in the world, but I could do something out of this ordinary that no one could think of my age. Firstly, I will enjoy my life with my family by traveling many countries, believing my cherished dream. Secondly, I will open the charity of my school, which will have all the learning facilities for all students to be creative, because I know creativity will always train and develop. Thirdly, if you have the thought that becoming a billionaire will go and donate money to improve your name, it's not. As for me, I will still spend money in a space way. I spent money to open the contest. And finally, I think it's not only about giving, but also it's make my life more and more meaningful and pretty. And what about you? What would you do if one day you were a billionaire? That's all, and thanks for listening, and Merry Christmas!
Gentlemen, I'm thankful that so many of you could make it today. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Quinton, come from LAC. When I was born, I often dreamed about being rich because my parents were quite poor. We had difficulty making ends meet math. So if I am a billionaire, I will certainly fulfill my dream. But I think that having lost money now doesn't mean I will have the forever. Therefore, I have made sure that money is enough to support me and my family. The first thing I do when I become a billionaire is I will buy a few house or apartment and rent them out. I will have a monthly income while doing nothing. With this monthly income, I will start on my way of philanthropy. I will set up a public hospital for poor and middle class people, and the facility for the treatment of different diseases will be provided here, and the patient will be able to get all the free medicine. Let's build a public hospital and a vocational school for street children because they are very poor, they have no job, no home, and very little money. Their lives are the stable street, and they steadily are always in danger. Therefore, they are worth of being held to have a chance. It is a bold thing that I decided to build a vocational school for helping street children. But also I have one ambition. I will take my family for a world trip around the world and taste exotic food and enjoy the luxurious life in a model luxury resorts. It can help me to know the world and how we are different around the world, and I can understand other culture and other country. Especially, I don't forget about my mind. I will learn in the college which taught by native speaker, and I will buy new food book, and this is the best way for me to explain my knowledge. However, as you know, having lost money now, not sure to buy everything. We can buy a bed but lost sleep. We can buy insurance but lost empty, and we can buy a bed. We can buy a house but not a home. Therefore, let's spend money properly and economically. That's it all from me. Thank you for your attention. Merry Christmas.
First of all, I want to thank all of you for being here today. Let's just start with my introduction. My name is Wang Mingfu. I'm from Tenby, and so today's topic is, if I were a billionaire, what would I do? So many people, when they become a millionaire, they will spend their money to fulfill their dreams, their wishes, like traveling, eating, buying clothes, houses, cars. If you add, some will charity, but the other just put the money on gambling, on drugs. If you ask me if I were a billionaire, what would I do? So here's my answer. First, I will help my parents to pay the debt and bills. As a son, I have the responsibility to take care of them, give them love as they used to do with me. I think every son, every daughter should do that. Secondly, I will try to solve the environmental pollution. I will buy a huge amount of baby trees, seeds to plant, restore the ecosystem. Secondly, I will invest in many waste treatment companies to by upgrading technology, and the product and treatment process will be more effective. And another thing, as you know, the plastic bags are really hard to decompose. It takes about from 2,000 years to 3,000 years to decompose. So my solution is to build a big factory, paper bag factory, and convince many countries to ban nylon bag and replace it with my paper bag. Finally, education is the thing that is very important to our civilization. So I will build schools in the remote area so that anyone can go to school. In short, money is the thing that can change the world. It can destroy it or make it better world. My speech is end. Thank you for listening.
Hi everybody. First, I want to thank you all for coming here on this Christmas night with us. My name is Ting. I'm from class 10D of Nhị Chiểu High School. Today we will talk about what will I do if I were a billionaire. First, I will make my own company with my own game company. I want to make a game that will be popular around all the world. Everyone will know this game. It will be an adventure game that everyone can play by all ages. Everyone can experience real life adventure through explore a new world, make new friends just through a PC game, screen, or a phone. Secondly, making games isn't the only thing I want to do. I want to make an AI program that can be friends with everyone. That program can talk to people, can help them do their homework, can assess them when they feel down. It can guarantee to be a great program that makes everybody feel happy. Secondly, the middle of Vietnam is suffer because of the flood. So I want to donate my money to help them. I will build a school for the children. I will build them a school to let them go. Then I will donate clothes, food, or many more for the people who need it. I will also make a surprise gift for my parents, because they are the ones who raised me and love me very much with all their heart. So I want to give them a present. I will build them them a house near the country with excellent view, so they can live happily, peacefully for their lives. Lastly, I will give myself a reward since I make it so much. I will buy myself a house in Japan, and up there I will buy a lot more things to comfort my hobby. I will make my house the greatest house of the Uyghurs. Then I will buy a lot of figures, cosplay costumes, and a lot of stuffed animal pieces, games, just like a true Uyghur. So that is all my presentations. Thank you for listening so much.
Everybody, hope you all are having a great night. Let me first introduce myself. My name is Jamin Du. I came from class 10D, and I'm here tonight to talk about this topic. What would you do if you were a billionaire? Well, as you know, in these days, money and money-making have become a sole desires of mankind. I too want to earn and hoard a lot of money so that one day I could become a billionaire. If I ever become a billionaire, the first thing I'm going to do is make my parents a nice house for us to live in, because our current house is quite small and quite broken down as it is at age. And in the future, if I ever decide to create my own family, my children would be educated in the best educational institution, and I would keep enough provision for their higher studies and further interests. My partner, I would just load with a best of clothes and jewelry. With all that being done, I think my family and I would be well secure for the present and for the foreseeable future. After all that, helping the weak, the poor, the disabled, the elder are now my main concern. I would open up schools in remotely backwards area. I will make arrangements to ensure the availability of drinking water, which is a rare commodity. I would open up shelters for the shelterless, and for those who are unemployed, I would provide them financially so that one day they could start their own business. Though the government is doing a lot in this field, my effort would be a small contribution to this regard. And beside all that, I have one ambition left I would love to do, and it is to travel around the world with my family. This will give us an idea of how the world is and how we are way different from the people we are living in the same planet. After the single trip, I would not spend any amount of money. Some small amount of money would be spent to our annual holiday every year. With all this plan in mind, I think many people would enjoy my wealth. That's all for my talk. Thank you for listening, and hope you have a great Christmas, everybody!